everybody, how's it going? I spent the night in the hospital and I slept all day. I went home and now I'm just up and I can't do much. So I figured I could just sit here and do a reading for you, at least to give you some content. I'm going to do a love reading this time, and then after that I'm probably going to do another true crime reading if you're interested in that. And if I'm up to it, I'll keep going, but I don't have much energy and I have to go back to work tomorrow. I'm trying to pass a bunch of kidney stones and fun times. Fun times! But anyway, let's start with feelings from your person. Just close your eyes and think for a minute what person comes to your mind, or what person are you in a connection with? Who did you come here for? Just think about that person for just a minute and I'll try to pick up the vibes for you. Sorry about misspellings on these. A lot of these I do when my insomnia triggers, so it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept for a few days. I'm just trying to channel and do something with the time that I can't sleep. And I'm horrible at spelling. I've been good at it lately. I've been looking shit up on Google. But when I'm that tired, I'm like, fuck it. They'll get what I mean. My English teachers loved me so much. Anyway, let's see. What is this person feeling about you? My misspelling comes from being dyslexic, and they didn't catch it till 3rd grade. So I taught myself bad habits. But anyway, power couple. Woo, I like this energy. They see you as a power couple, or this is perhaps what you already are or will be if you're already together. I'm losing touch and the spark is dying. I want to work on us. You live very far from the one you love and you're not sure how it will work. So they see potential. They just maybe don't feel like a part of your world, or they don't feel like you're putting any effort. They see so much potential in this. They have so much want for this, but they don't feel that on your end at all. If anything, I think they feel like it's one-sided, and that they either already did lose you, or they are losing you because of distance, because of things in the way, or because of this distance in emotional distance. It could be a physical distance or an emotional one. I'm in the process of separating from my karmic. Okay, so they're getting out of a relationship, maybe because they picked you, even though this, you know what, this I'm losing touch and the spark is dying, I want to work on us. With this under it, I'm getting the energy of a karmic on your person's side that just won't let go. Or this could be your karmic, perhaps, why you aren't. Maybe they understand this. Maybe you're not coming forward because you're separating from someone. They could understand maybe you're already in a power couple situation. So they're like, well, one, I don't have a shot in hell. Or you are two very different places, and this is an online thing. And you guys are getting your 3D life straightened out so that you can figure this out. It could be that. If you want me in your life, then it's time to say so, or you'll lose me forever. I deserve to know your truth. Maybe they don't know you're separating, collective. If this is you and you're separating and you've been emotionally distant, or just putting this person on the back burner, but feeling this energy too of power couple, you are losing this person. And I don't mean to be an asshole about that, but I just say it for the intention of, if you want this person, you're going to have to show them. There's this stagnancy of you don't give a fuck in their mind. You are either focused on something else, already in a power couple, or they just feel like you're going to choose your other person, or there's just too much between you guys for this to work. Separating from karma could be family members, a job, a place as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I have some codependencies I'm working on. Please give me a little time. You intimidate me. I'm afraid to approach you. So there's this energy of, I don't know, somebody's more elevated or more successful or has a better way of life here. I'm not sure if it's you or this person, but there's this element of, I'm not good enough for you. it's not going to work. I'm not good enough for you. You're with someone else. You're far away. It's like they're making excuses in their mind why this isn't working. Maybe they're evaluating this. Maybe they're trying to decide whether you're worth hanging on to or letting go of. Let's get a few more and then I'll get some more details. I dream about you most nights. I dream of kissing your lips or holding you tight, waking beside you every night. I think that was supposed to be morning. I dream of happiness in a way I've never known. I dream of a beautiful wedding, of beautiful babies, celebrating anniversaries and holidays, in a home we build together. I hope with everything I have that. What am I saying? I have that all these dreams come. I hope that all these dreams come true. See what I'm saying? I was like sleep deprived on that one for sure. We have air, so you could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or your person. You're neglecting me. I used to be your everything. You're hurting my heart. Oh boy. I'm pretending. I can read. I'm protecting you from my karmic. I don't want them to find out I'm planning on coming to you, or they will try to ruin both our lives. Please be patient. I mean, this is bouncing all over. I think that's been coming through a lot in a lot of my love readings. Someone's with someone, it's dead and dying, and that person is gripping on for dear life. So they got some codependencies. Maybe they got some kids with someone. They could already be in a power couple relationship, but there's all this energy for each other here. I don't feel good enough for you. Exactly, that lack energy. I don't trust you. They don't think that you're gonna like ever give them their flowers, basically their credit, or put them first. They don't want to be a side piece. They don't want to be an option. You just want to be single for a bit and have some space, so your person's just doing their own thing, hot and sexy. They could be working on their body, but I just feel like there's a lot of sexual energy here on both ends. There's things or people in the way of me coming forward and telling you how I feel. I'm working on it. I'm finding my way to you. Hold on. So this person really is expressing that either they understand that you are going through something and they have these pockets of doubt coming in, but they have all this hope and love and longing for you, and they could know what's up and they could just be staying away until it's settled. Or this is you. You haven't expressed this. Spirit's like, all this stuff that you want to say to them, this is what you need to say, because the spark is dying on their end, or their hope is. I am waiting to hear from you, and snooze button. So yeah, this person's not putting any energy into you right now because they don't feel like you are putting energy into them. Basically, I would go with whoever's like leaving someone. They're getting snoozed by the other person because they don't either, one, know you're leaving someone, or they don't know where they stand with you, and they have all these feelings and emotions, and it's like, okay, now what? What the fuck do I do with this? You don't even give me the time of day. Oh look, our little buddy Sammy's back. He always comes when I'm reading, guys. Little cute little Sammy. I love him. I haven't seen him in a few days. I've been sick. Look at his tail's getting big again. I think we're going to have an early fall. They're supposed to be thinned out in August. Like almost like a rat tail, but with the crazy weather and this hurricane stuff, Sammy's confused, and so is his tail. He's my baby. She. I always call him a he. It's a she. Oh, he just ran off. He's afraid of the blue jays. You know what I'm finding? That blue jays are straight up fucking bosses. All the other birds, and the cardinals too. When the cardinals fly down to eat, all the other birds like leave the cardinals alone. But you hear the blue jay, I feel like the cardinals are nice about it. They're not like stuck up bitches. But the blue jays, before they land, they're like squawking. They're like, wah! And then they come down, and everything there, whether it's squirrels or birds, are like, ah, fuck. And I've literally watched a blue jay peck my Sammy, and I stuck my head out the window. I was like, don't do that! He's like my pet. Look at him, he's so cute while he stands up. Shia! That's the same window my cat's ripped. I've been keeping it just in case they come back, because that's where they're going to come to try to get back through. It looks ghetto, but I'm trying to find my critters still. It's been weeks. I don't think they're coming back. I think they like living outside better. All right, anyway, back to your reading. Sorry. I just think it's funny. Sammy reads with us all the time. Creativity. Okay, so there's a lot of creative expression. Someone's writing songs, poems, stories, or both of you. Could be very creative people. Someone might be planning to express themselves creatively to the other. You inspire each other, your muses, or at least this person finds you to be a muse. Transformation, a lot of turmoil and tower moments. Could be going through stuff with your health like me. You could be going through stuff with your career, but there is a lot of elements of relationships ending for new beginnings. So I think you're just preparing for each other and figuring out what you want and being inspired at this time. Inspired by each other. Inspiration, yes. You are inspiring each other to look forward to your future, to really ask yourself what you want, either out of life or in a relationship. Maybe you're being inspired to move. Awareness. 5D connection. I really don't feel like there's much communication at this time between the two of you. I think you have this telekinetic like connection. It's like you speak in dreams, you speak in feelings and emotions, but I don't think you're like able to be in the same room and tell each other how you feel. But I feel like if you put each other in the same room, there'd be all these like sparks going between the two of you. Like it would be undeniable. I just heard Brian McKnight as soon as I said that. It's undeniable. You know the song. You know it. And bam, right there. Yeah, divine protection. It is a protected union. This is something that will take shape and create this power couple, especially in an artistic way. You guys might be in the art field. Musicians, artists, dancers, whatever it is in the creative element. You're protecting each other. You're protecting your hearts at the same time. Like one of you is protecting your heart because I feel like maybe one of you is a bit ahead of the other. Like the other one could be single. You could be single, whichever one it is. There's a single person and there's somebody who very much, Lovey and Dovey are fighting. Why are you guys fighting? Animal Planet. It's distracting me. I never saw. They're my two doves. And I call them Lovey and Dovey, and they're literally outside pecking each other like they're fighting. It distracted me. My bad. But, like I said, I feel like someone's karmic is vindictive and rude, or maybe they're fighting for assets or custody, and it just get, like, really, really messy to have another person involved. Oh, hi, Sammy. Sammy, he was just literally at the window. He scared the fuck out of me. Oh, I missed a card. So this vindictive karmic could be like he or she, I don't really want to like put pronouns on it because I want you to place what's right for you, but it's like this person's a homewrecker, they destroyed my family, or this person's a cheater, they were never loyal, but that's not true. Hi, buddy. He's trying to get in. Hold on, watch this. Let me pause the reading. Let me see if I can coax him. Sammy! We'll see. I'll just keep going with the reading. You guys watch, because I swear to God, he's going to come up to the window and try to come in. I might let him. I need a friend. Just kidding. I'm not letting him in here. Love. Heal thyself. Heal thyself and love thyself. Yeah, there's this energy of maybe you both had pretty nasty karmic asshole people in the past that really ran you through it. So you could be being very protective of your heart. Like, I am not going to be second fiddle to someone. There's this energy. I kind of feel like it's divine feminine energy in this connection. It does not have to be, but it's like I've already been put on the back burner by people. I've already been someone's, secret or without even knowing it, perhaps. Like there's this energy of, I feel like, I don't know how to say this without it coming out kind of rude, but I don't know the situation, so I don't know how to say this, so please forgive me, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like someone's like, I don't want to be your fucking arm candy, bro or sis. Like, I actually want you to want me, to love me, to need me. Hi, baby. Hi. I missed you. How are you? Thank you for saying hello. Oh. Maybe the key is not to talk to it directly. Anything else for this deck? Before I start ranting on about things, I just want to be a little, relief. For anybody like me going through health stuff, I do feel like relief is coming. Or any of the burdens, any of the karmic activity, or anything you're experiencing, like it is going to end. You are going to have relief. Like, do you see how it's like, oh my God, Lord is playing in my head. Is that Lord? Gonna make you my queen. Hold on, what? I have two songs and I always mix them up. It's between Lord Royals and the Castle one. Fuck. I forget which one. Maybe it's the same song. I have too many songs in my head. Hi, baby. Oh, I talked to him again. Sorry. Number 22 is an angelic number as well. Last sight, you guys do see a big future, a strong future with each other. Let me see if I can hamper this down a little bit. Are you guys going to visit? We're going to go back to the reading. If they do something cute, I will move it back. But usually Sammy, like, he'll walk in a little bit to right here and just look at me and we talk for a second. But it's been a few days. I don't feel like they have very strong memories. All right, let's see what's going on with you, and that will help me be a little bit more clear because I don't really know where you stand in this reading, if you're the one with someone or what. And the animal planet is over here is really distracting today. Ooh, the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Either this is you to your karmic, like, this marriage, this relationship is done, I'm not happy, I'm not in this anymore, or you literally told, like, this person that you're asking about, you're done with them. Even though they see you as a like power couple, it could be you like, fuck this person, you know. Let me see what follows it. What's going on with you, the collective? The Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection. You want to protect someone? You're ending something to, like, this rose is who you love. I don't know if it's your karmic partner or this person, but you are willing to defend it. You are going to come in and speak your truth here, but things need to end first. You're working on endings. He's like, fuck, they're watching me again. Healthy choices. Yeah, you're trying to either get your health in order, just get your life in order. If you have kids with somebody, it's like you're trying to co-parent and make healthy choices for them. Like, you know, you guys can't be like fighting each other. But also I feel like either you feel this person, it could go one of two ways for you. I'll let you place that where it fits. You're either like, no, this is done. I'm protecting this freedom I have. I'm making healthy choices because you're unhealthy for me. Or this is you cutting off the karmic, protecting the love, which I feel is more relevant for most of you considering the other cards earlier. It's like this person is a healthier love choice for you, for your life. They'll treat you better. I think they support you, or you're feeling they would. Photograph. There goes Sheeran. What is it with music today? We all know the Photograph song. As soon as I touch that sound, bam! today. Going for castles. Gonna be the king and queen of the castle. I don't know what that song is. I'm getting confused. I like both of them though. Both of those songs. I think one is called Castle and one is called Royals. They're from two different artists and I always fuck those songs up. But Ed Sheeran could be relevant for you. Maybe you're a fan. Ah. Look at that coffee cup, flew right out. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. You're reminiscing. You're looking at this person like, ooh la la, oui oui. I'm speaking French for the Olympics. I don't know how else to say anything in French other than ooh la la, oui. Oh shit, let me not shuffle these backwards. I think you want to sit down. You want to sit down and tell this person how you feel. You might want to take them on a literal coffee date. I'm seeing Starbucks. Hey, that's my safe place. I got stood up lots of times by going to Starbucks. If you don't like books, I don't know if I can get down with you. But, you know, I just find that I probably end up in a better spot, like not in someone's freezer, meeting someone at Barnes and Nobles instead of the bar. You guys don't get it. Syracuse is fucking crazy. This is a hood, man. People are fucking nutballs. Alright, anyway. What else is going on with you, collective? Alright, let's move on to your person. What's going on with your person? What is going on with your person? Keys on a ring and addiction. Ooh, they're feeling like you are keeping them an option, that you're addicted to your karmic, or they are addicted to thinking about you, and that pisses them off. There's this energy of, oh, stop thinking about this person. I'm just an option. They don't give a fuck. They could be dealing with addictions as well. But there is this codependent energy. It's something like in their life they're trying to get straightened out. What's this keys on a ring? Mask, love call, and axe. Yeah, they think you're either they're giving you the blank face, the cold shoulder, because you're with someone. They don't really know what you want. They don't want to be an option. They don't want to be a side piece. This person wants to be your main squeeze. So they're not showing you their feelings. I think they do want to call you. I think they might talk about you to other people. Like, should I call? Should I express my love? Should I open up and see where this goes? And then maybe I won't be an option. But we have acts at the same time. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern. This person is completely backburnering you. So this reading's making a little more sense. You're in a karmic relationship. It's not fulfilling. Some of you have a clingy ass karmic just clinging. Like they just want to stop you from being happy or stop you from moving on, or they really do genuinely still love you and not really ready to give up on a family. Everybody heals in different levels, but let's see with this deck, how can I help you in this situation? Because I feel like you are the one with a lot of the turmoil going on, with the changes, like breakups, moving, evaluating of life, protecting yourself and this connection. So what do we need to know right now? Current energy for you, the collective. Family and victim mentality. Someone's making you feel guilty because you either have kids with them, like you started this family, we started this vision together, and now you're abandoning me. Like we said forever, you took vows, just being very... It could come from a place of hurt for some of you. Like this could have blindsided the person you had kids with. Like you just could have genuinely fallen out of love. But for most of you, I feel like this person has always kind of used things to get at you. This person has a little bit of a narcissistic quality. They might have just had kids with you to either because they just thought it was like a thing you do in life, like you get married, you have kids, you check things off, or that could have been your mentality. You could have 4 kids as well. You could have a baby in heaven. You could have lost a child, and this confirmation that came back in one of your other kids, also a medium, so that's popping in there. Just gotta say it. But I just feel like You feel guilty because when you separate from this person, you're going to have less time with your children, and like your family's going to be separate. And I can understand this. Like, my parents divorced when I was 1, and I have no, like, literally no memories of my parents ever being lovers or ever spending like a single holiday or a birthday. It's always been separate. That's the only family structure that I have known. But I've seen in other relationships, like my grandparents were together for 50 plus years. So, you know, it's, oh damn, the almost came in here. But there's this level of, you're wrong for this, you're horrible for leaving us, you don't love us, you're just going to start a family with someone else, you're leaving me behind, I'm going to have to raise these kids, or we built this business together too, so if we separate, what are we going to do about this business? There's a little bit of guilt here in your subconscious. Your emotions are overflowing, but I feel like it's more to do with investments that you have been building or literal children. Like, you do feel guilty for your children, and I feel like that just makes you a good parent. You might even feel guilty for hurting this person because it kind of could have come out of left field that you fell out of love with them. At the end of the day, if you really don't have love for someone, if they're really just there because you have kids or because you feel obligated to, you are always doing a disservice. You are always doing wrong to that other person. It's gonna hurt, it's horrible, they might cry, but at the end of the day, you're making room for them to have real love in their life and have something of merit and value for themselves. Hi, baby. Hi. What you doing? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You missed it, but he did the same thing. He came in and just peeked at me for a second. Anyway. Victim mentality for sure. This person, whether, I don't know if they're innocent, because I'm getting 2 different storylines of, like, this karmic energy has been coming across my table for a while, like narcissist, like trapped people with a baby, got married before they were ready type of energy, and now it's like vicious and turbulent. And others of you, it's kind of sad and devastating for your person. It came out of left field, so I'll leave that with you. But this person is definitely trying to keep you, make you feel bad about family choices. But I just saw status quo. It caught my eye. This person might just be more upset about losing what comes to the table when you're there. Whether it's success or money, or maybe they just view you guys as a power couple. They don't want to lose that status. Happy success. Ooh, you are succeeding, I feel like, in the career space. I think you are going to succeed getting through this, and I think you want to do this the right way. I really feel like you're up here on trying to just hold it together for your kids, or hold it together because this person could be smear campaigning, like, hi baby, what you doing? Oh my god, I really thought it was going to come in here this time. Discovery and great achievement. So some of you could have discovered like a new talent. You could be like an agent of some kind, or this is you succeeding to a whole new level in your industry, and I think you're just focusing on that. But at the same time, I feel like that's what your karmic is most concerned about losing. This happy success, this image of a family, sorry, hiccup. But maybe it was all a lie up this whole time, and you just call them on it. Because with this discovery, it could be like, I'm seeing the truth of what my karmic connection was. I'm seeing maybe they only wanted me for my things, or this is you looking at the person you actually want, like they're a diamond. There's no one like them. You discovered someone else, and you want happy success with that person. Fragmented energy and kindred partnership. Yeah, your energy is back and forth. You could be focusing on work. You could have a lot on your plate as far as summer. If your kids are out of school, there's like, I want to give to this energy. I want my heart and energy in here, but I can only give so much. You've been in and out of this partnership, whether this is your karmic, maybe that's why your relationship ended. You could travel a lot, and like you just kind of have like mini romances when you guys are together, but when you're apart there really isn't much passion, there really isn't much talking, and this could be the reason why you are like, I don't feel like this is the relationship I should stay in. For others of you, it's like you are feeling ignored. You are feeling wronged in some way from your karmic partner, and you're feeling enriched and hopeful about your future with this new person. Let's look at your person that you came here for, not your karmic. What's going on with them at this time? Loss. They could be suffering a physical loss. They could have lost a job, lost something that was important to them. Grief is here, going through a hardship, or they feel, in most parts, feel they lost you, that you're sailing away. They might feel like you're choosing your family over them, or that they don't have a right to come forward because you have a family. Deception. Yeah, they feel like someone is either, like this could be your karmic partner deceiving you about your person, and they're on to it. But they could be getting a lot of misconceptions about what's really happening. There could be a lot of gossip, people in the mix here trying to stop it. What is this deception? People, I feel like, deserving and letting go. Maybe in their workspace, like there's a lot of work competition, a lot of work shit going on. They could have lost their job, seeing the truth of people in their life as well. But they want better. They deserve to be the leading lady, the leading man, and they're working on raising their self-love, their self-vibrations, or their self-vibration, their happy vibrations, I can speak. They're trying to get out of lack. They're trying to get out of depression, but they are letting a lot of things go. They are closing doors. They are making boundaries. They're trying to maybe connect with animals or their childlike spirit. But I think they're feeling like they need to let this go and not give it any more energy, because they're deserving of someone who's going to fight for them, who's going to know what they want and come forward with an honest commitment, not this fragmented energy. Anything else that we need to know about your person right now? Taking steps and the sacred temple. Yeah, they do have their back turned to you. They are choosing, what's that song again? King of the Castle. She or he's going to get their castle. They're focusing on their career. They're focusing on their success. And they want the real love. They want the real fairy tale. And they don't think that you, one, are going to offer it to them, have any legit feelings for them, or they might not feel like this is real. But Sacred Temple, they are doing a lot of praying. They're trying to figure this out mentally, and they're trying to take their power back, because maybe they feel like you're a little bit of an energy vampire. They're learning the lesson here that maybe they're a little bit consumed by all of this when they should be focusing on other things. Let's close out your reading with what we need to know for the near future coming up for this connection for both of you. Victim consciousness again. I think you're both really going through it on both ends, and you're both in a lack in this connection. Neither of you feel good enough for each other. Neither of you feel like you can come to the table and give an offer, and so both of you are kind of going like this. Even if you're going like this so that one day you can come together, there is this lack. There is this hurt. Why is victim consciousness here? Lack-like mentality for the near future. Wild. Even though there is this lack of not feeling enough, I do feel like some steps are going to be taken. But to me, this could be karmic energy as well, that smear campaign. Going wild with their passion and their unrest and their anger. And just like the dress, just spreading your business all around. Courage. Someone's fighting. Someone's going to choose this connection and just go for it and be like, look, knock on someone's door or call them and be like, meet me for coffee, but this sit down is going to happen. They're going to have the courage to say what's been needing to be said. I have feelings for you. You have feelings for me. I want to build a life with you. I see a great future with you. I've never felt this way about anybody. And fuck everything else. I don't care what people say. I don't care what we got to do. We're going to make this work. One of you is going to do this. Anything else for the near future? Cycles, new cycle, new beginnings. Also getting out of repetitive cycles within this connection of not feeling good enough. Family and tribe. Some of you are closing a door on a family that you already built. I'm not saying you're like abandoning your kids, but this is like divorce. This could be starting a new family or a new family dynamic. Like if you separate from someone and you have a new person, and you know, over time introducing that person to your new person, and then your ex meets someone, like multiple mixed families could be, blended families. But the family you actually want, what you actually saw for yourself, is starting. So I don't know if that is just you guys establishing, like moving in together, meeting each other's people, or if this is like having literal babies, starting your own tribe. Say what you mean, exactly. Truth bombs. Inner child. So the divine feminine in this connection, I feel like, has been second fiddle to most of their love relationships. So they want someone to pick them to come in and be like this white knight energy. Not that that's always healthy, but I feel like they're like, no, I need someone who's going to put forth more energy and effort and really like mean what they say and not want to lose me. And I feel like the divine masculine in this connection is going to come through for them in the near future. Like they're going to fight, they're going to come forward, they're going to say what they want to say, and it's going to make this person see that it's going to make them raise out of a low vibration to a higher vibration. Someone really does love me. I am picked first. It's like a wound, like being picked in dodgeball last. It's like you're healing that for them or for yourself. Anything else we need to know about the future? Sadness. I think a lot of people are going to be sad about the endings of things, especially karmic energy, but I don't see you two sad. I think there's going to be, a lot of haterators against this. Your children might be sad because, obviously when their parents break up, and there might be a little bit of vindictive sadness from the kids to your new person. That's all right. Kids don't know how to process feelings. They don't know how to say, I don't like that you're with someone else, mom and dad, or they're just too little to really comprehend why that person's around, even if they're more healthier for you than the parent, other parent. But there could be a lot of sadness with your kids, or you could be very sad. Maybe this person that you're leaving is very vindictive and is like holding the kids until you can establish some kind of custody. I do see that. Oh, my arm hurts. That's where my ivy was. Ow! I just bumped it. Pride. Soulmate. Yeah. You guys are proud of each other. You're going to be proud to show each other off. There definitely is a power couple energy. You have pride in the things you're building. Maybe you didn't have that in your past relationships. But I do feel like you're going to have friends and family that just aren't about this. And I just want to say to you before I close this out, you don't owe anybody anything. You don't need an explanation. You don't need permission. You are a grown-ass adult. And if you love this person, and if they feel right for your life, everybody who's meant to be in your life will click in and see that and still be standing there at the end of the day. Anybody who judges you and can't see your true heart, like, I get it. if you didn't have a problem inside your marriage and then all of a sudden you came and you're like, I want a divorce, I'm in love with someone else, and your friends are both friends with both of you, there might be some contention there. But at the end of the day, if they are your true family member, if they really are in your corner, if they're a true friend, they want you to have what your heart wants. They want you to have happiness. They might not like how you do things, but that's not their life. It's not on them. All they're supposed to do is support you. And if they aren't supporting you in the things that you want, you might be questioning that. And the sadness could be you might have to cut cords or close doors on people for this connection. But I don't feel like it's an unhealthy way. I think, if anything, this is going to expose people's true colors. But I hope this is helpful and it gave you some information that you were really needing at this time. If it did and you want more like this in the future, please give this a thumbs up. It will definitely only be on YouTube. It's too long for TikTok. But thank you for your time. See you again soon. Bye.